is going to be very rough, so just bear with us. Okay, so go ahead and share your screen, probably, and then we'll open up the Google slide. We probably should maybe copy and paste those links again so they're just a little fresher too.
Okay. Can I do that on screen share?
The chat in there still, but it's somewhere up here.
There we go.
To try the command. Trying to post these or paste these links again. Try Command A and keep it all highlighted.
Highlight. Oh, there we go. And then Command C down here.
Mm-hmm. And then Command B. And then do Command V. Maybe? Oh, there's one of them. Okay, so we're gonna post there's a Flipgrid we have for you to go to if you want, and then there's also a Google slide, and the Google slide is in the SCED. The link to that is in the SCED too, but we'll try and put it in here again too. Yeah. Command C. So, maybe I can. Okay, just not stop Flipgrid. You could probably go grab it out of your email again.
Okay.
If you can, your links are they're all kind of hidden. Like just in the gray.
Oh,
there you go. And then there we go. Yay. Okay, so there's the links in the chat. If you come in after that, no guarantees. We'll get them in there again.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect. And we're recorded, right?
Yes, we are recording.
Our screen sharing, stop share. Hopefully you're recording.
Stop recording. Yep. Okay. Okay.
This is going to be an awesome video. Okay, so I'm Sally James. I help do some technology coaching in Paiute School District. And this is Cami Gass. I'll let her tell you about her.
So I'm a third grade teacher, and Sally has introduced me to a lot of fun tech things this year. And one of our favorites in third grade from the past year has been Flipgrid. So we decided we'd share what we love with everyone.
Okay, give us a thumbs up if you can hear us. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we'll just tell you, I'm a mom of 4 crazy kids, and I have taught 3rd and 4th grade for 12 years, and then I just transitioned into this new spot, and I love teaching, and I love technology, and I love Cami's let me come into her classroom because I really missed just having cute, fun little 3rd graders that love you. So it's been really fun for me to be able to go into lots of classrooms this year.
So I'm also a mom of 4, and Sally and I kind of swapped jobs a little bit because for the past 4 years, I did special ed at the elementary school and at the high school, and I did a little bit of 6th grade language arts, and now I am in 3rd grade, and I love being in 3rd grade. So hopefully we're here to stay. We're not going to be swapping around anymore.
I don't know. Do you want to trade back?
No. Special ed, no thank you.
Okay, so this is just a fun little intro video that Flipgrid has made. So we'll show it to you. They just made a cute video. So.
Join your class Flipgrid by entering the code from your teacher in the free iOS or Android app. Or enter the code at flipgrid.com on any web browser. You'll be asked to log in with your school email address or student ID from your teacher. Now that you're in, let's tap that green plus to record a video. In Flipgrid, you can pause your video to record multiple segments, add filters, turn on whiteboard mode, and more. Once you're done, you can review and edit your video or record more. When you're ready to share, tap next and take a selfie. This is the image that will appear on the grid. Click submit to share your video to the grid, and that's it. Your video is on the grid.
So Flipgrid, if you're not familiar with it, is really just kind of a place to share.
Happy App Smash Madness.
Oh, we got another video going.
We're celebrating the power.
And then pull that down and then go back over into. Sorry, she's trying to admit people and keep up with me. So Flipgrid is just a fun kind of virtual classroom where you can post a video prompt for your students and then they can reply to it. And there's lots of different options and ways to use this. And we're just gonna show you a few that we've had fun with. But the Flipgrid website has tons of ideas and resources. So if you just Google Flipgrid, you'll get lots of info. Okay, so now just click and then maybe go back into present mode. There you go. Okay, so we made a Flipgrid and we would love for you guys to go put in a video and you can watch our prompt. We'll play it on here. And then you can reply to it. So you just push the green plus sign. You don't have to have an account to make a video, and we'll play a couple of them if you put your prompt in. If you don't want to, that's okay too. So the link is in the chat for the Flipgrid, or you can just go to flipgrid.com and type this D3885D13, and it will take you to our grid. So you can lock grids so they're private, so only your kids can get into it, or you can make them public. So this one's public, so anyone can get into this grid and add to it. All right, so we'll go ahead and play our video. So even if you don't go to it, you can see it.
Where are you at? We want to know 3 things about you. 1, your name. 2, what grade you teach. And 3, how comfortable or how much do you know about Flipgrid? Let us know. Click the big green plus sign and record your response.
So yeah, go ahead and close that. You can scroll down underneath this, and then this big green plus sign, you'll just click on it. I'm pointing, like you can see where I'm pointing. And you can tell us those 3 things: your name, what you teach. What were the 3 things?
And how comfortable or what you know about Flipgrid. Have you ever used it before? Are you a newbie?
So we'll give you a few minutes to do that, and maybe we'll try and post the Flipgrid link again. And you probably need to see the code to get in there too, huh? So maybe go back into this one sec. So if you go to flipgrid.com, you can just type, there's a place that says enter a code. You can do that D3855D13. And then I think maybe we can keep that up. Oops, maybe. We're really professional, guys. Okay, so we'll keep that right there, and then we'll see if we can paste it in the chat. Oh, okay, so someone just Clark put, I don't mean to be controversial, but his district denied them to use Flipgrid for PPI requirements. So our IT guy, I talked to him and asked him, and he was actually really impressed with the privacy that Flipgrid had in place. And we can show you, we've linked the permission slips for parents and the do's and don'ts. So I'm not sure, I don't know what district you're with, but he was actually pretty happy with their
Privacy.
Their student privacy and their data collecting. So I'm sorry if you don't get to use it. That's sad. And maybe I can give you our IT guy's number and he can talk to your IT guy. that's the wrong one. Now
it's copy and pasted the other way.
okay, I'm gonna post, that's the slides link. Maybe if I do this one, it'll do the Flipgrid one. So funny. Nope. Before it wouldn't let us post the slide one, and now it's not gonna let us post the Flipgrid, but it's pretty easy just to go to flipgrid.com. I can just get it right there. Oops, do we need to let someone else
Just
know?
click on that.
Oh man, this is a lot of things. Oh, it's
A lot of things going
Ted.
on.
Hi, Ted. So glad you joined us. Now I'm going to have to post those links for you again. Let's see, where's my chat? Okay, go to that link in the chat window and let's go over and see if you guys have put any videos in yet or not. If you don't, then you're just going to have to look at our faces the whole time, and that will get boring. I don't know anything about Flipgrid. Thanks, Patricia. We're going to teach you some things. Debbie did one. Good job,
She's got
Debbie.
a cute little add-on too.
I'm going to guess she knows what she's doing.
Yes, I think so.
So it's kind of odd, like you take your video and then you take a picture of yourself to put on your video. We'll watch Debbie's and see if we get
Hi, I'm Debbie Morgan, and this is my first ever Flipgrid. I teach high school science, chemistry, physics, and earth science, and I love the idea of this. I'm excited to get to use it. Thanks for sharing.
so cute, Debbie, and I love your unicorn. Thank you for doing a Flipgrid. Maybe we'll just make another one in here while we're waiting to see if anyone else wants to add to our Flipgrid. It's pretty slick and pretty easy, and you can, there's different settings you can do. So like you have to watch the video before the other students can see the video if you're worried about that, especially in the secondary area, that might be a concern.
Mm-hmm.
And also like you can turn off so students either can comment and like each other's, can they comment or just do like a video reply?
They can comment and video reply, but there is a way that you can make it so, yeah, like Sally was saying, the students can't see any of the videos unless you have approved the video. So I didn't ever have a problem with that, but there were other teachers saying that like some students were kind of bullying through their videos, but there's an option to turn on something that you watch the video, and if you approve of the video for other students to see, you can approve it.
Okay, we'll just maybe make a quick one here and then we'll move on. You guys are shy and you don't want to. So you do have to have either a Google account or a Microsoft account to be able to record a video. Is that right?
Yep.
And we'll talk more about that too. So, okay, I'll say my name and stuff and then you can do yours.
Okay.
And we'll kind of show you some fun stuff you can add in. Hi, I'm Sally James. I teach at the high school level, but I'm a technology coach and I know an intermediate amount about Flipgrid.
And I'm Cami Gass. I teach 3rd grade, and I know probably intermediate amount of Flipgrid too, but I love using it and I love learning more things you can do with it. Really quick.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, good. The stickers.
So I was just
fun.
gonna say, you can pop, this is the part that the kids love. You can put all kinds of fun little doodads in there. You can also draw and paint.
Make a whiteboard.
Woo.
And right now we're still recording. You can pause the recording. So
I don't know how to get back to the
pause it, and then say there's more you want to add, then you can add more. And then once you're finished recording, you just click the next button.
Hi,
And there's
I'm
your
Sally
video.
James. I teach at the high school level, but I'm a technology coach.
And then right here, you take a picture that's gonna go on the cover of your video and you can add those fun things, backgrounds in there. Then you go next, Cami G, and then it will pop up down here on our Flipgrid.
Oh,
we've got
Patricia.
Patricia
Good job,
did one. Okay,
Patricia.
we'll watch Patricia's.
You do have to
This
have
is very
either a Google account or a Microsoft account to be able to record a video. Is that right? Yeah.
So cute. Good job. And it will do just kind of like a playlist and keep playing through.
Hi, I'm Sally.
Oh my gosh, I'm so obnoxious. So it's just super fun. And then you just have this collection of videos for your class. And then we'll kind of get more into this, but you can create, you're going to have to help me with this because I probably am going to say it wrong, like a topic.
So your classroom is called your grid. So that's kind of where you will put all of your video that you want your students to respond to within that grid. So for me, I just had one grid because I just teach the 1/3 grade class. But for like Sally, who teaches a secondary class, she could have multiple grids. And for like her first period, second period, stuff like that. And then within those grids, you will add topics. And we will, I think, this getting started video is kind of long. So this getting started video is like, takes you through how to set up your teacher account. But like I said, it's like 17 minutes long, I think, because I walk you all the way through it. So after this is over and you have access to our slides, you can go through and watch the get started video. Maybe we'll just kind of skim through some of it.
Okay, so in our little presentation, we kind of ran through how to sign up for your Flipgrid Fun. So I wanted to include a screen video of the steps to take and go in a little more.
He needs you. I don't know.
So I want to make it as easy as possible for you because
I'm almost done with this class.
Oh, I saw it down there. Go like, oh, it stopped. Okay. We're so good at this.
This is my first presentation, so I'm totally messing Sally up because
No, this
she's
is my
an
first
awesome
online
presenter.
presentation, and it's like, too many buttons, too many things. Okay.
All right.
Okay, I think you could go out of full screen. Maybe. No,
Stop share for maybe a minute, I think.
yeah, but then you're going to want to share it again and go back to our slides. I don't know where they went. Do that one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Wait, click on that and see if we lost our slides. Oh, there they are. There we go.
a super
Okay.
fun tool. And
So this video that's linked to that slide will just take you through the whole process of signing up. And it's actually really super easy to sign up. The only drawback is, like Sally was saying, is you have to have either a Gmail account or a Microsoft account. Otherwise, you can't set one up. And basically, you just enter in your Gmail account or your Microsoft account, and then you add, you don't even have to like add in your students, because you just make a class for those students, and then for your students to get access to the video that you've created for them to respond back to, you just share them the link like we shared with you guys. So they'll go to flipgrid.com and put in the link, and then your video will pop up.
You can set it so that only students with like the ending of your district's email can get into that grid. If that makes sense.
Here we go, you record. You want to go out and play?
Hey ladies, there's a couple of people that aren't muted and we can hear all their background noise.
Okay, I just went through and muted who I could see needed to be. Well, I think, let me know if there's another one I need to do. Okay, so we'll just kind of show you. Cami did some super fun stuff. And this is the best, this is what I love best about Flipgrid, are these QR codes. So we'll let her kind of tell you about what we've got on this. Whoops.
Okay, so here's just a couple of things I did in my classroom with using Flipgrid. So for parent teacher, it was close to Thanksgiving time, so I had my students create these cute little thankful posters, and then we made little QR reader people. So this is a picture of the student, and then once they've created their Flipgrid video, there's QR codes that you can print off. So we printed off the QR code, and when parents came in, they were able to just scan that QR code with their phone, and it showed this fun little video of their students.
Hi, Mom. I'm thankful for my family because they're sweet, kind, and I'm thankful for my dad and my mom because they help me with stuff when I need it, and they help me when I'm sad, and they're both always there for me. I'm thankful for Jaden because
Okay, so that just gives you kind of a little rundown of the video, but then down here on the bottom, you can see these little circles. This is where the students within our classroom, they were able to watch this student's video and respond back to her. So it's really interactive with all of the students within your class.
Exit, I think will take you back out.
Oh, this exit.
Yeah, and then go like
Okay,
back
back
to
to
that
the
other
slide.
slide. Yeah,
Okay.
We're learning lots today.
So that was one thing. I also had them create little digital time capsules. I just videoed myself telling them my time capsule, and then they respond back to my video with their time capsule. I don't know if we want to watch all of these. Yeah. What's our time frame?
I think got like 20 minutes.
I'm only like 9 years old. Today is May.
Her little students are they're YouTube stars in the making.
2020.
So
What is your favorite?
anyway, so they just basically read their answers to their time capsule on their Flipgrid video. Oops.
What is your favorite?
I think if you hover on that. Oh yeah.
And then at the end of the year, I was able to print off the QR code of their time capsule video, and I put it in our class yearbook. So they had this little QR code that they could have forever, that they'd just have to scan and be able to go back and watch their time capsule video.
And she went through and did like a QR code for each video, like cut them and glued them. But then we figured out there's this thing called mixtapes, which we're not positive on, but we're thinking you could make like a student's portfolio. So just all their videos would be in that mixtape. And then you could just print one QR code that would take you to all the videos. Not sure on that, but that's what we're thinking.
Yep. Then through the whole coronavirus learning at home bit, each day. So this is a video of what they will see, what your students will see when they click onto the topic. This is where you can like ask them or tell them what the assignment might be. But I use this during the learning at home, and I sent a video to them every day, and I just went through like that day's assignments, and the students were able to respond with any questions they had. We ended it with like a little joke of the day, and the students would respond with like their answer to their joke. I don't know that we need to watch me doing this.
Through another full week of learning at home, and you guys.
But did you do one every day?
Yeah, so I send them a video on Flipgrid every day, and within Flipgrid you can just copy the link to the video and email it to them. So that's how they were able to access the videos at home. And then we also did like a fun little voting video of, I use that as kind of a knowledge check or an assessment, I guess, to see how much they learned from our government lesson that we had that day. They were able to tell me like everything we learned about the White House and everything they learned about voting. So you can use it as an assessment tool as well. Is there anything else you want to
Well,
say?
she just did so good because she just took all her stuff that all elementary teachers normally do, like pumpkins and Martin Luther King Day and some Christmas stuff, and it wasn't just a total digital activity. Like she had them fill out a worksheet or fill out a paper and write about it, and they discussed it or they read a book. And then they would get on Flipgrid and just further discuss it. And it also gives you that link to home, because then you can send that code home, and then parents can see what they're doing in their class. And this class, she used Flipgrid a ton. Oh yeah, she's gonna show you her grids.
So here's what your portal will look like. When you create your account, this is one of my grids. I added this grid just for a little test for today's presentation, but this will be your grid. If you have more than one class, you can just click on this add new grid. So for secondary teachers, they can add new grid and name it first period, second period, or whatever they want there. And then once you click on the grid or the class that you want, and then this is where all of my videos from this year are, all of my assignments.
Show them that pumpkin life cycle. So when you go to make the grids, you can put these fun little like Giphies as the cover photo. So they're kind of, and there's just, you can do a YouTube video as your prompt or the Giphy. There's lots of fun.
Yep, so this is what the students will see when they come. They just were able to see that fun little funny video. And then when the students respond on the students' end, like you guys saw, there's that big green plus sign that they'll just click the plus sign and their video will start. It's super easy for the students to add their video. So back here, when you add a new topic, so you have an assignment that you want to do with your students, you'll just click add new topic. And so we'll just say, we're going to say Flipgrid Fun. You'll create your topic title here. And then you can, here's where you're going to just kind of explain your assignment or what you want the students to discuss on their videos. And then here, this recording time is how long you want your students to be able to record. So this came in handy because a lot of the students could go on and on and on forever. So I kept it always usually at 1 minute and 30 seconds. That seemed like long enough that they were able to tell me what they needed to tell me, but not too long that they went on and on and on. So you can adjust that. Here is where you're going to toggle over whether or not you want the students to be able to see other students' videos without you approving them first, or if you want to be able to approve the student videos before any of the other students see it, you just turn that on. And that makes it where the students can't see any other student responses until you approve it. And for me, when I did like my daily videos during the learning at home, I would just record a video and that's what would come up and they would be able to see me. Or you can upload a video, you can snatch a video from YouTube, you can upload an image from your computer, add a Giphy. So we can just do, I don't know. So you can just choose a video or choose a picture, select, and it will be there. So there's also a ton of other options. If you're in Adobe Spark, if you have videos on Adobe Spark, you can add them there as well. So once you've put everything you want the students to know on the video, you just do create topic. And then this is where I would copy. So I would copy that link and paste it in an email and send it out to all of my students' emails. And all they would have to do is just get in their email and click the link and go from there. So let's see. What else? You have lots of stuff to show.
Okay, so I'll show you a few things that we tried this year. It's really fun. App smashing just means you're using another app and pulling it into Flipgrid. And I really liked that because of those QR codes. So if you make something in another app and you're
we need to show them too.
Oh, how to print the QR codes. Yes. How to link those videos and have an easy way for parents to kind of access them. So this was just one that we made an Adobe Spark video for. I'll just show you a quick flip of it. So these were just cute videos that our whole elementary school in Marysville used.
My favorite red fruit is strawberries.
As kind of like a little get to know you activity. And then at the end, they popped up who they were.
It's Madison.
So in order to do the app smashing, what I found best was if I had the Flipgrid app on either my phone or an iPad, and then I had the other app on that iPad too, then I would upload into the teacher account, like those videos that had been made in Adobe Spark, and then I was able to get a QR code for it. Another really fun app to use with this is Chatterpix. Chatterpix is just a super cute app where, oh, that's not the right one. Let me go through. Here it is. You can take a picture of any object or a picture of a picture, and you just draw a little line across it, and it makes a mouth, and then you can talk over it. So this was just Chatterpix, and Chatterpix is an app. So we made these president videos.
I am Abraham Lincoln. I was the tallest president. I am the 16th president of the United States.
So they just did a quick little run through, and then we uploaded that into Flipgrid. So Flipgrid, you can record a video live, or you can pick a video from your camera roll or another app and upload it into Flipgrid, and then Flipgrid will make that QR code for it. Another really fun one we did this year was Do Ink. So Do Ink is a green screen app, and we had the whole green screen set up, and I had chose this Christmas picture before, but there's a lot of apps now that you don't even have to have the green screen to change your background. Kind of like, I don't know if you've seen on Zoom, you can make it look like you're at the beach or you're in Paris or something. So you could do some fun things like that. So we took these Christmas pictures and shrunk the kids down and put them inside the Christmas picture, and recorded these in Do Ink, another app, and then uploaded it into Flipgrid so that we would have those QR codes. So I'll just show you a quick clip of this.
What Christmas is All About by Kristen Gonzalez. I woke up suddenly from a very loud sound.
So they just had a ton of fun shrinking themselves down and moving them. We had like a stocking for one. They could put themselves in the stocking. And then this teacher made, so it's something that they always do. They always do these Christmas poems every year. So this year we recorded them, put a cool Christmas screen behind them, uploaded them into Flipgrid, and then sent home the QR code for parents to watch. So, okay, and then just one other quick thing that's kind of fun is the Flipgrid AR. So when you get the QR code, pretty much any phone, just the camera setting will scan that code. But if you have the Flipgrid app, so instead of just going through your camera, you go through the actual app, it's kind of cool. It does like an AR video. So the video looks like it's just floating on your desk or on the wall. So I've seen lots of teachers, they'll put these QR codes, they'll make like a poster or a bulletin board, and then other students can come and scan it, or parents, and watch the videos. I've seen teachers do like a scavenger hunt. So they walk around the school and they scan the code, and it gives you the clue, and then you go find the next code, and that's your next clue. So there's a lot of fun things. And I'll just kind of show you this video of what the AR looks like. Someone else made this video, but
All right, so
I'm
once
gonna kind of just
code
fast
onto
forward it a
classroom
little
or
bit.
in the halls of the parents and visitors and guests to your school to open up the Flipgrid app on their mobile device and simply click the Scan Flipgrid QR to scan that code
So it's kind of fun because it
and
looks like
watch
the
a
video's
student
just sitting
voice
on your
come to life
countertop,
and
or
jump off the page or right off.
the kids get a kick out of that. They like stick their hand behind it, you know, and to like try and touch it. So that's just kind of fun. So you have to have the app to do that, to be able to do the AR. So then that brings me to the next thing. You just kind of always have to think about, what am I using it for? So what device will work best? So I just kind of did a little comparison chart here. So it works really well on Chromebooks and laptops. What I really like about Chromebooks and laptops is that there's no app. The kids can just sign in. They don't have to they don't even have to sign in. They just can click the code and go right to your Flipgrid. So it works really well if you're just doing student responses to use a Chromebook or a laptop. When you want to do the app smashing, you need an iPad most likely to be able to incorporate those other apps into it. And also when I'm uploading, and maybe there's a different way you could go about this, but when I'm app smashing, when I'm putting in stuff from Chatterpix or from Do Inc., I'm just logged into my teacher account on the Flipgrid, and I'm just uploading the videos all under my name. So I don't know, if you're one-to-one iPads and everybody has the app and everybody has the app that you're smashing, you probably could make it work that way. But like in our situation, the kids all have Chromebooks. So we would do, I just did it through the teacher account. So there's just a couple of things to think about. Okay, I'm gonna let Cami hurry and show you how to print the QR codes, and then we're about finished.
Okay, so in your teacher account, you're going to click on this, on the class or the grid that you're wanting to get QR codes for. So let's say, and the reason you would want to print the QR codes would be to send them home, because the parents love being able to get that QR code from school and just scan it and watch what they do. So here, so I went into my grid, which is your class that you're going to go into, and then I clicked on the topic that I'm wanting to get the QR codes for. So this one was why I am thankful. And then all you have to do is click this little print QR codes here, and it automatically downloads them for you with the student name on them. And you just print and pass them out to your students, and they take them home, and their parents are able to scan the QR code and watch what they learned at school that day. So that was something that was super, super fun and really, really easy to do. It didn't take hardly any time at all for that. I don't know, do you guys have questions? We kind of went through that really, really fast.
No, and are we, I think 12:45
Is 12:45 our cutoff?
I think so.
And if you all have the link to our, oh, here we go.
Oh.
Let's see,
maybe
sorry,
then
we're
I'll
just reading our
open-
chats. So if you go onto our slides, there's a link. Sally kindly put a link to the parent consent form here, which was a bugger to find on the Flipgrid.
It's buried deep.
It's very deep. So you'll have to have all parents sign this consent form before you can have any students using Flipgrid. So use this link here on our slides to find it, because you have to take about 1 million steps to find it within the Flipgrid, on the Flipgrid website. And what was this one?
So that one's just the do's and don'ts.
Do's and don'ts of Flipgrid.
And that one actually has the link to the consent form on it too. So they're kind of tricky to find. So we just set them right there for you. And so someone said that I did share a lot of apps. I'm sorry. So I can put at the bottom of this slide, I can put the links, but that's what it looks like in the App Store, that Chatterpix. And this is what the Adobe Spark one looks like, and that's what the Do Inc. looks like. So I can probably even link in there the actual App Store so you can see them. And all of these have tons of videos and tutorials for anything like that you might be interested in. I feel like we're forgetting something we were going to say.
Was everybody able to, does everybody have access to the Google Slides?
So I put the link for the Google Slides in Sched. So under our class, it says Google Slide resources. And then we've put it a couple times in the chat, but we can drop it in there again. And then there's our emails if you want to reach out to us and ask us a question.
Anytime we want it to copy the other one.
We want. I think I could probably do this. It will be a longer one. And thank you for putting up with us. That was our first time, so that was a little rough. But I thought we did well.
Does anybody have any questions? No.
You guys did awesome. That was fun to see.
Thanks, Debbie.
I'm going to add your links that you put in onto that spreadsheet.
Oh, good.
That's all of the session resources.
Thank you, ma'am. And that's all we got for you.
I love it. I'm excited to use it.
You'll take it to the next level, Debbie. I know you. Nisha, let us see Sadie. Hi, Sadie. She's probably walked away. Like,
A long time ago.
She did text me and say Sadie is very interested.
That's what she did. That's funny.
Right. And then hope